I've started Seinfeld.
How's that? What do you think of Seinfeld so
I'm
far?
five episodes in.
In 2024. Does Seinfeld... What was that video? Didn't BuzzFeed do a video a while ago that was like, is BuzzFeed problematic now or something?
Look, I have seen... I do follow our account called Seinfeld Current Day, and it's really funny.
That is That's a great account.
He's wearing AirPods.
Yeah.
It's a classic, obviously. I mean, I've seen all of Curb, so I was like, well, you know, I'm going to miss Curb, and I love Larry, so I'm like, why not go back to where it all started?
I think the thing that works about Seinfeld is that, yes, some of the humor is a bit dated and some of it is a bit of its time, but the style of humor and the way they do jokes and stuff is good enough that that's why accounts like Seinfeld Current Day can exist, because the type of humor, it's so easy to imagine jokes like that set now. And that's why I find it so weird. You saw Jerry recently was talking shit on like comedy and woke in comedy these days. Yeah. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, considering Larry just finished Curb.
Larry has been out here being unwoke in comedy in a way that everyone enjoys, you know?
Everything's woke these days. It's enough like, to make anyone go crazy.
It's like the Squidward and SpongeBob, you know, hand going out, you know, and when SpongeBob does it, it's like...
We were talking about Macklemore coming to Perth, you know, but... Jerry Seinfeld is also coming to Perth. Are you going to go see him?
Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Only if he talks about the Pop-Tart movie.
Oh my God. You seen that?
No, hell no.
No, I mean, have you seen all that?
That he made a movie about Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, I saw he went on Stern like 10 years ago and was like, I'm obsessed with this idea of a Pop-Tarts movie.
Oh no, Jerry.
And then he finally made it.
Oh, Jerry, come on.
Is he just so rich now that he's just doing stupid bits?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see he got the Mad Men cast back together?
Jerry Seinfeld?
He got the Mad Men cast back together to do like it was like I think he was pitching the movie. It was a joke. It was I don't know.
For promo for Pop-Tarts, yeah.
Why does anyone want to watch that?
I don't. Yeah,
I've been seeing a few people in the Curb Facebook group that I'm in being like, it was hilarious.
Stop it. To me, it feels like the worst type of. It feels like it's trying so hard to cling on to the remnants of old Hollywood, you know, and it's like...
As in what?
Well, like Jerry, you know, Jerry is kind of old Hollywood. Like his brain works in old Hollywood.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he has this idea of like big budget movie, big studio. And it does, you know, because the other thing too, a movie like that wouldn't get the budget it does without Jerry Seinfeld. Someone who Netflix...
No.
Pretty much is only doing it because they've invested a shitload of money into Jerry Seinfeld.
He'd also had the ego of the fact that he made one of the biggest sitcoms of all time, arguably maybe even the biggest of all time.
Yes, that's true. But the thing I would say is that the movie industry is not the way it was, and movies, especially comedy movies, you know, it's just a different landscape, and what works and what audiences want is different now.
It's literally Netflix slop.
Yeah, it's just slop. A title filler bullshit.
It's slop.
Another card on the endless rotation of endless cards. You know,
exactly. It comes out on a Friday. Next Friday there'll be another slop.
Yeah.
And everyone will be like,
it's lunch lady shit. You know,
it's so bad. It's like no one's gonna be unfrosting it later. If you catch my pun. You ever had a Pop-Tart before? They are pretty good.
I know. I don't know if I've had a like Pop-Tart branded Pop-Tart, but I've had the Aldi ones. I know the idea. Yeah,
they're super dangerous. Like because kids would like take a huge bite out of them, and it would be like it'd feel cold on the outside, or at least like lukewarm, but inside the jelly would be like super piping hot.
I see.
Burn inside your mouth. But I had them in first time ever in Orlando, Florida. No. Yes. Orlando? Yes. I think so.
Florida.
I'm talking to you like you were there, but...
yeah, I guess... Do you know the term monoculture?
This is bar talk, by the way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We need...
That rings a bell.
Eventually we'll get a like a little background.
The girl I'm talking to at the moment has mono, so Dan, you're kind of bringing up a bad...
Not that kind of mono.
Bad topic right now.
I'm talking about the monoculture is an idea.
Mono, what the Beatles and the Beach Boys recorded their albums on?
I guess.
Yeah, there's dual mono and there's mono.
No, I know. Stereo, mono, yeah, all that kind of shit. Yeah, no. I'm talking about the monoculture is this idea that doesn't really
What they
exist
filmed
anymore.
Doctor Who season 1 on?
Fucking hell,
Sorry.
man.
Sorry, you can talk.
It's this idea of like
That's 1963 season 1.
like yes, of course.
Sorry, I don't want to confuse the audience, okay?
Every person. Sorry about that.
Doctor Who.
There we go. Beautiful. No, the monoculture, now that I've said it fucking a million times, is
what is the monoculture?
the idea of everyone, like all of society or the majority of society and consumers consuming the same newscasters on TV and primetime TV shows and blockbuster movies. But the truth is
That's how it used to be.
and radio stations. And that's what I'm saying. That's how it used to be. And so I feel like this Jerry fucking Pop-Tart movie is living in this bygone age of this fantasy land where there was a monoculture where everyone was able to focus on one thing. And it's like, that's just not how things are, man. Like, if you're going to make a movie these days, even a comedy movie, just go niche. Go into a niche that you want to do. Don't lie to yourself and tell yourself that, oh, this is going to be put in front of all of America. They're all going to see. And I hope we just get a chance to please people. It's like, you're living in the past, man.
I do remember when Netflix got the rights to Seinfeld. It was a really big deal. Like, it was a huge deal. Like, Seinfeld on streaming was like a really big deal.
And if you don't do this Pop-Tarts movie,
I'm telling you right now, Jack.
I can walk away with Seinfeld.
I'm telling you right now. I know there's a deal, but I got lawyers out the wazoo.
I'll walk away.
You know I will.
And B-movie too.
Yeah, literally too.
1 and 2. You can't stream either of them.
Why isn't there a B movie too?
Got to see how Pop-Tarts does.
He really is a cooked cunt, hey.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Why does he make the fucking B movie? Who wanted that? What a strange creature.
It is a B movie.
Also,
I guess
didn't he date like a 16-year-old when he was like 40?
it was a 17-year-old, I'll have you know.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I think that was during Seinfeld. I think that was when Seinfeld was on the air.
He just met her at the park or something.
Dude.
I think she was reading a book and he was like,
No!
And he was like, oh my God, is that
a 17-year-old?
Yeah, according to him, that didn't matter. He just, it's weird. There's a really good YouTube video. It's like the sad clown of Jerry Seinfeld or something. I think he was just walking around like, literally just walking around like, what's the big park called in New York?
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple. That's New York.
What's it called? Central Park?
Central Park.
Yeah.
I think he was just walking around Central Park and he just saw a girl like reading a book he liked and he was like,
wow.
hey, how you doing? Yeah.
That's so funny. Is he like into young adult novels? Like what?
I don't know what she was reading.
Oh, Twilight. That's my favorite.
Fucking diary or something. I don't know. But what?
Yeah.
Like, so he was late 30s? Early 40s?
He was 40, yeah, and she was 17.
That is insane.
Yeah. He would pick her up from high school.
Okay. Is that a joke?
No, that's serious. As the star of a primetime television show, he would pick up his 17-year-old girl.
Could you
from high
imagine that
school.
happening today?
Yeah. I don't know.
How is he like still working?
It was the industry, baby.
How is he still working though?
Because he made Seinfeld. Like,
that is illegal, right?
No, it's not illegal to date a 17-year-old. It might be illegal to have sex with them.
Right. So is he saying we waited?
we didn't do
anything.
No,
we didn't.
I was too busy with the show.
Larry was calling me every 2 minutes asking about the.
You think I could get any action with that bald asshole?
Season 7, episode 2, and I said, "Hold on, Larry, I'm doing a bit about airplane food, but actually I was." I won't finish that joke. But actually, I was balls deep. Sorry.
Oh man.
Why are all these like? It's like you can't deny it. Like he is obviously like insanely talented. Why are all these talented people all freaks?
Oh man, that's the age-old question, isn't it?
Like he is like obviously super talented.
I think Well, I will say, and I'm sorry to hate on Jerry here, but I do think that Larry is more talented than Jerry. Sorry.
110%.
And Jerry's the weakest actor on the show, too.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, but
I'm only 5 episodes in, but I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen all 12 seasons of Curb. I'm not sure if I've said.
Look,
to the toilet.
I would say that I prefer that got claimed the other day.
So you turn off.
That's right. So I do think Larry is a better writer, and I do think that Jerry's the weakest actor on Seinfeld. I think it's easy to say that I prefer Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up to Richard what's his name? What's the guy's name who said the N-word? Yeah, Kramer's name. Richard something. I definitely prefer Jerry's stand-up to his, just based on some of his faux pas. But Kramer's a better actor, and so is Elaine and George. Like, they are way better than Jerry. Michael Richards, that's it. Yeah, he's a good actor, but he was in the 90s. Hasn't been so fond of his work in the 2000s, let's just say. But yeah, I don't know. Jerry, to me,
quit. Like, he never came back on
Michael Richards never. He
He
quit the entertainment industry. You mean?
Well, he was in that Seinfeld season of Curb. But I think
but that would have been a favor for.
Yeah, and they addressed it in it. They addressed the controversy.
Right.
But yeah,
just retired.
He was in Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, and they bring it up, and I was like, "So you're never gonna come back and do stand up?" And he's like, "I just don't think I can, Jerry."
I mean, it's kind of at least that's like reflective on what happened.
Yeah, I think he generally just had like the worst kind of meltdown.
Yeah, man.
And it was before like
Look,
iPhones and stuff.
He did what
I think it was recorded on like a webcam.
Yeah.
Sorry, like a flip camera.
Dude.
And someone in the club probably gave it to TMZ.
I guess
for a shitload of money.
At that point he was probably like, "Look, I've done like 9-10 seasons of Seinfeld. My residual checks are coming in. Why ruin the good times?
He can easily retire on that.
He probably was just doing stand up for fun, and then
absolutely. Because
after that video, it probably would never be fun again to do stand up after a video of you screaming the N word on stage goes out.
I think that's Jerry's thing. Is like, some people get to the point in their career where they generally just can't do whatever project they want for fun.
Now remember, Michael, you say the N-word and I date 17-year-olds, and that's the order around here, so don't forget it.
Has George Costanza done anything in his past?
No, I think...
What's his name?
I know.
Why do we forget everyone's name?
I don't know why...
Julia Louis-Dreyfus is Elaine.
Yes. And Jerry Seinfeld.
Alexander?
Yes.
What's his name? Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander.
God,
I don't know why we're...
Has he done anything? Is he...
No, I don't think he's problematic. No, he did go on. Did you see on Criminal Minds? I'll get the photo up.
Oh,
he did have a hilarious wig on when he appeared on Criminal Minds.
I seen that McDonald's advert he did the other day. Before they were famous.
Oh yeah, that McDonald's ad was funny. We should play that at some point. We're gonna wrap it up, but we're just gonna finish with a fun little photo, folks. So this is let's show you right here. This is Jason Alexander, my boy. This was him in a wig. Do you know that show Criminal Minds? He plays like a villain. This is a villain character.
It's just for fun. Come on.
Yeah.
Leave the goat alone.
The wig's not that bad. It just looks funny as fuck. Like. Just such a random... Yeah, sorry. Go again. Oh. That's how they do it in Criminal Minds, yeah.